I'll be
That's not
like,
my
well, and that was our review. Thanks so much for joining us, and good night, everybody.
So long.
Literally, what just happened? Oh my gosh. Okay, so
I just
Cynthia
wanted to,
just
I just was
gave.
wondering because, like I said, this was the first time I've ever seen this film. It was, okay.
well. Well, Jackie,
I
okay, so
adore it.
Yeah,
I love it too.
yeah.
I love it.
We watched it in theater. My dad was very big on taking
Mhm.
us girls to movies
Wow.
every
Okay.
weekend, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Okay.
if there was a movie that was released, we went and saw it. If it was
You know,
our
This
no,
this
but
came
it
out the
is.
year after I graduated high school, and
Oh,
I
It was
loved
like
it.
1980, no, what was it?
87.
87, right? Yeah, that's what I
yeah,
thought.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
and it was
Okay.
it was. I, this movie has it's a feel good movie. I think
yeah,
it's one of those.
Oh,
You,
yes. It's
you,
fun. It's funny.
kids
It's
You
a
all are you.
family friendly movie.
it
but
I'm just
is.
gonna say it from the get go. You all are nuts. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Well,
uh,
and no offense to you are very perceptive, Jackie, but I think that by now this has been well established.
Oh yeah.
This is
Oh yeah.
this is true.
this
No,
is actually a cult film now.
Oh yes.
It
right.
is.
Yeah.
It is you know what it is? It's people of our generation for the most part, except for Jackie. We watch these kind of movies and then we got like when DV or not when DVDs, but when VHS came out,
VHS.
we all had
Yeah.
a copy and we would
Yeah,
watch it
Yeah.
again. So,
Yeah.
like for me, I
Wow.
couldn't even begin to tell you how many times I've seen this movie.
Oh, I
Seriously,
couldn't
you all have
either.
Serious.
watched this
I
more than
couldn't either.
once, huh?
Oh
maybe
yeah.
back,
Okay.
maybe back up a wee bit because I'm a wee bit concerned about Jackie's take on this because I'm thinking, okay, is it a matter of time and place of first introduction to this movie and the stage we were
Oh,
in our life,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
or
Oh yeah.
Probably.
absolutely.
coming to it late? Not late,
Yeah.
but later than we. And
Oh, way late.
well,
You can say late.
okay,
What's a few decades between friends, you know?
Jackie
Well,
likes
yes.
high action
I
films.
do.
And
Yeah.
even though I consider the sword play in this thing, because I love sword
I
play.
thought it was hilarious.
I took
It's
fencing in college.
very campy.
I was a
Very
fencing,
campy.
But it
but it
was
was good. It
honest
was good.
swordplay because
Yeah,
um
it was
Terry Elwes and Mandy Patinkin
yeah.
learned to fight with both hands and
Hmm.
did every bit of that swordplay except for the two somersaults that were in it,
That
and
was
Yeah.
good.
did not hurt each other
No, and they worked every single day on set.
every single
Practice,
day.
practice, practice.
Very hard.
They
They,
both became
they learned
actually
for 3 weeks
and they were
beforehand.
they were good at it at the end.
Yes, they
No,
were
it was,
awesome.
the thing is the choreography always makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
Yeah.
it reminded me so much of when I was a kid watching Errol Flynn movies, reruns
Hmm.
on TV, or uh, Douglas Douglas Fairbanks Jr.
The man that trained them worked with both of those men.
Yes,
Okay.
and I don't know. You guys ever watch that stuff in reruns at all, or is that just
Hmm.
way?
I've
It's
seen some.
It wasn't
okay.
really my mom's thing. I watched a lot of classic movies, but if my mom wasn't into it, I didn't see it. So no. John Wayne, yes. Breakfast at Tiffany's, yes. Even or well, at least Audrey Hepburn. I never did. I don't remember seeing
I
Breakfast
love
at Tiffany's.
Audrey Hepburn. Love
Yeah.
some
Well,
Audrey Hepburn movies.
Well,
Audrey Hepburn. Audrey
my
Hepburn's
first
my god. No, she's
my
my
first
goddess.
daughter is named Audrey
Right?
after Audrey Hepburn.
She's a fabulous. She's
Yeah,
amazing.
she's
Oh
fantastic.
yeah.
No, to me, she was the ultimate. At
Yes.
the time, she was the ultimate.
Audrey.
Yeah.
My was it? Which one did she do? With what's the name of
Breakfast.
that movie?
Tiffany,
Lots.
My
Tiffany.
Fair Lady.
Funny
My Fair Lady.
Face,
See, that's my movie
Sabrina,
right
My
there.
Fair Lady.
I love that
Yeah.
movie.
Breakfast at
That's my
Tiffany's
movie right there.
wonderful. Roman Holiday.
Breakfast at Tiffany's
Roman
good.
Holiday. I love Roman
That's a
Holiday.
great film. That was early. Sabrina.
I
One of my
loved
favorite
Sabrina.
films.
Yes.
Great film. Great. Yeah, there's some
So it's
great.
not that I don't like classic movies. I do.
Well, we all skip some. People are shocked when I tell them that
Mm,
I've never seen something or other of the third kind. I've never seen it, and I love
Close
sci-fi.
Encounters of the Third
Oh,
Kind.
Close
Thank you,
Encounters.
Close Encounter.
Okay.
I've never
Oh my
seen
God.
that. I've never seen
That's
it.
a great.
I haven't seen Schindler's List.
Oh,
I
now I'm
haven't either
upset.
because I haven't seen Schindler's List either. I
I'm
haven't
not
watched
going
that
to watch it
movie.
again. I will not watch it again. I'm sorry.
I
No.
make
I
my
can't.
kids watch it when they turn about
Yeah.
14, 15 years old. I make them watch it because uh
History.
Lieberman is my family's
Yeah, I know.
name, and we came over from both Poland and Russia just
Right.
before then.
Yeah.
They were escaping oppression in the early 1900s and mid 20s, and
Hmm.
like missed the beginning of all this crap by like 5 years because they were already
Wow.
having
God.
trouble. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
thank God is
Schindler's
right.
List
Wow.
is a good watch. Oh, I should do Schindler's List, but no.
I do need to watch it. I have never watched it. I don't know. I just know that you have to be in a right kind of mood
You do.
and mode
Yes.
for those
Yeah.
kind of films, and that's the
Okay.
hard part for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not here to talk about that. We'll do that in the
No.
future. We'll do that sometime. We're talking
Future.
about fun movies. We're talking about a silly
Fun
family
movies.
movie. Yeah.
Can I go back to one little thing that
You
one
can
of
go
my
back to whatever
fondest
you want
things-
to, sweetheart.
Peter Falk. I was always a huge Peter Falk fan, and I
Yeah.
loved the way they interwove him and the kid in. What's his
And
name?
yeah.
The kid's name?
Fred Ward.
I know it's-
Fred Savage.
Savage.
my husband
Oh
loves
yeah,
Fred
he's
Savage.
adorable. Come on.
My sister said, this was your
From the
husband's
Wonder
favorite
Years,
movie.
right?
No,
Yeah,
this was not,
yeah.
yes. I said, this was
It's
not
from the
Michael's
Wonder
favorite.
Years.
He didn't like it. His favorite movie was Pulp Fiction.
See, and I hated that movie too. That was terrible.
Pulp Fiction is not one of my favorites. No, I'm not going to be
No, I-
reviewing that
mm.
one up here. No.
Right.
No,
Love John
that is not my
Travolta.
movie.
No.
Did not care for that movie.
Not
No.
that movie. No.
Okay. All right. Back to Peter Falk and
Fred Savage.
So we got Columbo and Kevin, and Kevin's sick.
so sweet.
No, it's not really.
Yep.
No, it's a really sweet opening, and this is based
It
on
is
a
cute. I
book
like the opening.
where they're
It's
reading a
that-
book. It's really,
Uh-huh.
but the whole thing, the setup is adorable. You no matter
is.
what you know how you like the movie or not, the setup is just
Right.
so sweet.
And they
So
did
here's
that-
my best line, I think, and for me it was the whole movie, and this is what, an hour and a half to however movie, and it's right at the beginning. I do like the whole dynamic between the grandfather and the little boy, which is cute. And he's complaining because he's doing a video game and he wants
Yeah.
to read a book. He's like, "Really, Grandpa? A book?" You know what I mean? I just thought that was cute. And what I loved about it, he starts to read the book and he goes, Grandpa, is this going to be a kissing book?" I started laughing at that because that was the best line ever, all right? Is this going to be a kissing book?
Oh, and he didn't want his grandpa to pinch his cheek.
Right,
I know,
right.
right? And he
Mom.
goes, he pinches his cheek, and then he goes, "No, he
Yeah.
won't this time, maybe." And then, of course, he does.
I like the
Cute.
book when I was a kid.
have
Books
any
were
of you-
TV.
Have any of you ever read the book?
No.
I have not. No.
I do like
Okay.
William.
Let
William
me tell you.
work. I like
Let me
William
tell you.
Goldman's work. Yeah.
I did not like the book,
No.
and I felt like the movie took the best parts of the book, and the rest of it was just blah.
Well,
I
that's
just
good.
Really?
did not like it. So he
Okay.
he definitely picked the best parts to make in the movie.
All right.
good.
All right.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
All
Because
right.
I have not read it. Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
like
and
the
I
way
did
that
not enjoy it.
the way that Grandpa presents the book is the way that the movie is. You've got giants, you
Yeah.
have adventure, torture,
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
It's
Love.
really fun, and
It's all-
even though it's like basic, it's so fun.
It is.
And Jackie,
No,
go
that-
ahead,
that's
tell me
great.
how not how not fun it
Ja-
is.
Jackie
What's that?
it just didn't ring Jackie's chimes. Sorry, folks.
Not
Okay.
that was I liked the very beginning part. To me, that was the best part of the whole thing, is that whole dynamic between them in the very beginning of the book. I just thought that was cute.
Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate just to be on Jackie's side, because as an adult watching this, I'm one thinking Buttercup is a spoiled little brat.
Yes, she is.
Wesley
Yep.
is a pushover, and
Yep.
he was better off being a pirate. I don't know why he went back to her being so bossy
He was
as
more
she
fun
was.
as a pirate. He
Oh,
was more fun
Yes.
as a pirate.
He's hot as a
Way more
pirate.
fun.
Please, come on.
Yeah, much more fun as a pirate. Totally.
okay. Let's hear it for the romantics in the office.
My
Melissa.
little what 12-year-old brain at the time was going, "Hey, pirates are cool."
And I was thinking, gee, this reminds me of my husband and how sweet he is and doing stuff for me whenever I ask.
Aw.
But I
Oh,
wasn't a
aren't you
bully
nice?
about it.
Right. She's a downright bully
He's
about
a
it,
little bit of a
honestly.
bully, but
She
you know,
knows.
he wanted to do whatever he could for me, and I thought that was just the way Wesley was, that he just really cared about her and wanted to take care of her.
Well, I think
Yeah.
Well,
one
I
of the
like
most
how, what the grandpa says about what he says every time she asked him to do something. He said, what was the
as,
word?
As
As
you
you
wish.
As you wish, and what that meant is I love you.
I
And so
love
I,
you.
Yeah.
that was cute.
no,
Okay,
I think
I like that
sweet,
too.
sweet, sweet line. To me, as you
That
wish.
was sweet.
If I loved somebody, I would say as you
As you
wish.
wish, as you wish. That's fabulous. I wish my husband would say that. That'd be great. As you wish. Hmm.
I have enough power. I don't need that much power. I have enough. It's good.
As you,
It's good.
as you give, so shall ye receive. You know.
There you go.
Yeah,
Very
There you
love
go.
it.
Uh,
Very true.
but
Love
so
it.
we get him. He goes off. He dies, or we think he dies. And Buttercup,
Thinks he dies, yeah.
because I am going to go through the plot. It is a very silly
Yeah.
plot, but it gives these characters such great chances to shine and be fantastic and be exactly who they are. So we get Buttercup promised to Prince Humperdinck, and if there was
Yeah.
ever a name, the only other
know.
name I can think of is the prince in Shrek. He had the other
Oh
worst
my
name.
God, I
But-
almost died when they said his
Humperdinck.
name. I said, are they kidding me?
And then I got
No, not even a little bit.
Chris Sarandon playing him was just like, oh my gosh, that's even more funny.
Yeah.
Yes, hilarious.
Yep.
No, and
Oh.
it's they move the story very quickly so that you can get to the good adventure part, which
Yeah.
I really
True.
appreciate that. We get all the little bits as Grandpa's reading the story, and you're, oh, this is sad. And you get really upset, just like the grandson. No, wait a minute, that can't be happening. That doesn't make sense.
Right.
And
Yeah.
because for me, again, I was about the same age as young Fred, so I'm going, that isn't right. And good, he knows what I'm talking about, so we're agreeing.
Right.
But we get,
well,
yeah, go ahead.
no, you're on the right track.
Okay, well, and so we get this nice setup of the story, and then of course the bad guys enter, and the bad guys, except for Vicini, the bad guys are anything but bad. I mean, they're too
Yeah.
lovable and ridiculous to be like, well, they're evil mastermind. No, we got a
Yeah.
drunk and a giant who really doesn't know what else he'd be good for, and
And this evil Vicini, is manipulating them to be his
Yeah.
Right.
tools.
Yeah.
And that whole thing is that the development of those characters, the interplay of those three characters was hilarious.
yes,
It just, I think Rob Reiner, when he wrote this thing, he's a genius anyway. Let's just not deny.
Well, he
that
is. He is. He's, yeah.
Yep.
Rob Reiner, yeah.
It's pretty easy. Yeah, he's a genius. He knows what he's doing, and he had the writer extraordinaire for this story. But just that some of the best lines and some of the buffoonery. How much we love Murtaugh and all those characters and Angus and Rupert. This kind of reminded me a little bit, except that these were evil guys. But the banter, and
yes.
the communication back and forth. Yeah, just. just
And I
thought that
love
was
how
great.
this little pipsqueak is
Yes.
just berating this huge man, and all he has to do is take his fist and go boom. And he's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, and a master swordsman. And a master swordsman.
Yeah.
It's just- I think the whole what cracked me up the most was that whole sword fight with the dude. But here's what cracked me up is when they're climbing up the mountain.
Yeah.
I was rolling. I'm like, the dude's got 3 people on his back, doesn't use his feet at all, just his arm. I'm like, what is that?
Really believe it.
I'm like, oh my god.
Completely believable in every way.
They were
Oh my god.
Well,
that
and they're
was
still
hilarious.
bantering on the way up. Look, he's catching up.
He's
Well,
not
he
even
only has
breathing
him.
hard.
I have you, and I have 3, and
Oh my god, that made me laugh out loud. I have to say that was hilarious. And
Yeah, that
the
was
guy
great.
behind him is doing the same thing. No feet. Like they're
Yeah.
climbing things, nothing happens. They're just all they're just climbing up the rope. I'm like, what is going on?
it's very cartoony.
Very cartoonesque.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hilarious. And then they all have a conversation at the top
Yeah.
before they start
Yeah.
to fight with the Spanish dude.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
just they're
Always.
sitting down. I'm surprised they don't pull out a dram and start drinking and having.
Well, now, Jackie, there's a lot of the reason that this is a cult favorite
my
is
God.
because of that conversation, or at least the information you find out in that conversation, because everybody knows that. Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Prepare to die.
We all know that. It's the
guys have-
six-fingered man.
Do you have 6 fingers?
But you
Yeah.
missed the best part.
Which
You
part?
missed the best part. When the three of them are standing there with Buttercup and they look down and Wesley's still attached to the side of the cliff.
Yeah.
And
Right.
Cillian says, "Inconceivable," and
Oh,
Octavio
yeah.
says,
Constantly.
"I don't believe that word means. Don't you think that word means?"
Everything
It
was
is-
inconceivable.
Everything was inconceivable.
Maybe that's a classic line.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. I'm like, really? And then they all sit and have a chat. Those two have a
Yeah.
chat, and then they go, well, I guess we need to fight now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've
Really?
been more
you guys
than
are friends.
fair.
You've been sitting there 10 minutes talking. Oh my
And neither one
God.
of them is
Nice.
left-handed. It's a great little,
Yeah.
like she
Neither
said
one of
before,
them
the
is left-handed.
choreograph is very
Uh-huh.
cool.
Right.
Funny.
Yeah, you don't know I'm not really left-handed. And it's like,
Yeah.
that was well done. That was well done.
It was
But of
very
course,
well
then the
done.
other thing is that on the sets, of course, then you see the spongy floor under all this sand and
Yeah,
loam or whatever
yeah.
they put on the set dressing there, and you can see that the floor there that gives when they jump down on and springs back.
Yeah.
Oh, we know this isn't serial stuff.
I just shook my head through the whole thing, going, "Oh my goodness!" But
It's a romp. Okay,
it's just-
it's like watching cartoons with your grandkids on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
See, it's fun.
Oh yeah, very fun.
oh
Okay.
my goodness.
Yeah, well, okay, we had fun. Okay, then all the fights. Then he goes with what's this Andre the Giant and
Yep.
the physical fight there. That was fun. That was pretty well done, I thought.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
When Fezzik says, "And I don't even exercise."
No. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I don't think you need to.
They're talking about fighting style and tactics. You know, he's against one person instead of 6, so you use a different
Yeah.
kind of tactic. And they're like talking about this. Why does
It's
that
like,
make
yeah,
such a difference?
Because of this that I just did,
Yeah.
It's cute. And then okay, the illogic of the cups with the poison. That whole
Yeah.
thing is like don't even try to follow that. You can follow who's on first, but you can't follow that. There is no
Yeah.
logic.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
No. Who's on first makes sense if you follow
Yeah.
it carefully.
Who's on first?
All right, next week we're doing Laura. No, I'm just kidding.
What? You know who?
Next week we're gonna be doing what was that? Jerry Lewis and Dean
Laurel
Martin,
and
right? Or is
Hardy.
that Laurel and Hardy? Which, whoever it is, we're gonna do that. No, whew. Okay, sorry. So yes, so they do the poison thing, and
Yeah.
that's just
That-
it. And obviously, I can't choose the one in front of you, so I can't choose the one in front of me. And so obviously, so
Oh
you
my
know
God.
what?
I knew. Did anybody else
And
know?
I like when Vince Zaidi is talking about how smart he is. And he said, "Have you heard of Plato, Aristotle, and Socrates? Morons!"
More. But
No,
he was
and
right. He should not have chosen the one before the other guy or him. He was absolutely
Yep,
correct. I don't know why he didn't listen to all of his instincts if he just not drank.
Who else knew that the Dread Pirate Roberts had already, built up a resistance to this poison? I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
'Cause, what pirate doesn't build up a resistance to poison? Especially if he's going to poison his enemies with it, he better be, immune to it.
Again, I was 12 or 11 when I watched this. So
Oh, yeah.
I suppose because they're going to ask you to taste it first. So I suppose,
Yeah.
right? You taste it first. If you don't die,
Check
then
this.
I'll drink it.
That was
That
hilarious.
seems fair. That
And then,
seems
and then,
fair.
of course, the rodents of unusual size in the fire swamp. Oh, that,
Mm,
Oh my God.
Well, we haven't gotten
That's
there
what
yet.
cracked me up too.
I was watching the commentary stuff on the end of it, and they used 2 different little people to do the rats,
Oh,
and
yes.
one of them got busted by the cops, and, and they had to bail him out of jail so he could do his part.
Busted for what? I want to know what he was busted for.
They were drinking and driving, I think.
Oh, that's not
Oh my
interesting, but
God.
bad.
But he got arrested, and they had to go bail him out so he
God.
could come do his
Could do
part.
his
Because
part.
one of them was really good at working the mouth and doing all the frontal movements, and the other one was really fast at moving across the floor.
Well, it's
Ah.
They
like that
needed both of them.
first scene when Wesley's saying, "I don't really believe in them," and then of course they throw one
But
right
when
at him,
he-
and it's like they actually picked up that person in that costume and threw him at that guy. At
It makes
They
me
really
mad
just-
because he says that right after he was looking at him. He's just a big old liar. I'm sorry, but what
Well,
really?
he's trying not to scare her.
Please, come on.
He was trying to just blow it off because he's like, no, it's no big deal.
Well,
and
he
of course,
does the whole fight by himself. She just stands there and watches him.
I know.
Pick up a rock,
Claire,
pick
would,
up
Claire would have gone
something
after
to
the.
club the thing. No, she just stands there and
Lord.
watches him get his ass beat. I'm like,
Claire would have picked up a
would've been
sword, rock something. She'd have killed that sucker. The story would be over. Jamie would be building a cabin. They'd be doing great.
Why is she just standing there? Pick up a rock. There's branches everywhere. Come on. I'm like, oh my God.
she wasn't born a princess. She was born a farm girl, basically.
Oh my
It's a
God.
broken farm, but she
Shoot.
didn't know how to pick up something and do something, you know.
I don't
Well,
care.
I always
Basic
waited
survival.
to do
Come on,
everything
man.
Way.
I mean, this is a man she loves fighting for, you know. This is a guy
She
that
just
died
stood there and
at
watched.
first.
Thought she was
He
supposed to be
died.
fighting for true love, but all right then.
I know,
Oh,
right? Come
yeah.
on now.
First
She
time we
just
left
stands
her.
there, and then she even moves out of the way so he can roll some more.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get on me.
I'll just get out of the way so he can roll some more. I started rolling. I'm like, why? Oh my God. I'm like, why did she pick up something? Shoot.
Wesley's doing all the work there, you know. Wesley's doing all the
Well,
work.
yeah, he
Working
is for the start.
shoot.
She catches herself on fire, and every time there's a poop, poop, poop to show there's another one, she doesn't move. He has to pick her
Yeah.
up and move her.
Move her out of the way.
And out of the way. I'm like, what?
And then she
She
just
had to
sort of
dump that
walks
chick
into
after
the
that, I'm
quicksand.
sorry.
What the hell is that?
She would have been dumped. You didn't even help me. I
No,
don't think so.
yeah.
You are so gone, man.
Oh,
Yeah. Damn,
Gone.
I agree. I agree. She was a little bit of a wuss. Yeah.
Gone. She'd have been gone.
a relationship
She
should be a
would've been there, She would have got
partnership.
the gun and killed the thing by then.
And it's Swamp is where we find out how he became the Dread Pirate Robert.
Yeah.
True, true,
Correct.
true.
Yes.
Which
Great,
is a
great,
cool
Great
plan.
story.
You
Great.
know,
Yeah.
I do like
It's
that
got
story.
One feared person, but many people can take its place.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And I think that's a great storyline. Great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's always eternally a dread pirate Roberts, and the guy isn't as bad as he's. You know, yeah, I might kill you tomorrow, kind of a thing. You know, or but you know, Wesley kind of knows the guy's not going to kill him tomorrow, most likely. but that was fantastic that he did that.
Yeah.
But then, so we get out of the swamp after he dives into the whatever quicksand to rescue her.
Lightning sand.
Yeah, he gets
Yeah,
bitten
and-
by giant
by the way,
rodents.
He improvised that. He was supposed to just jump in feet first, and Carrie Ellis let's see a stunt person do it, and then he did it.
Nice.
Oh,
It
okay.
was a great scene where he grabs that thing and jumps right in that vine or whatever.
That was excellent.
What?
I said that was excellent when he dove in. That was excellent.
Yeah.
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 But they get caught anyway, and then we move on into.
And she just gives him up just like that.
Yeah, okay, I'll go sleep with you now. No.
Oh, hold
And
on.
she trusts Humperdinck. That's a mistake.
What an
Yeah.
idiot.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just so stupid. Everybody knows he's a liar. You know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And if he so wanted her to die, why didn't he just go ahead and do it there? She was
Well,
already
that's
in
why he
Gilder.
hired the three thugs. He hired the three thugs to kill her and leave her on the borderline.
Yeah, he had to make it look like Gilder did it so that he could have his little
Yeah.
Yeah,
war.
but they were in Gilder.
But they were going to leave her on the borderline. So
Yeah,
like,
they-
captured killed her.
I don't know. I think it's because it's a fictional story and they needed to do that to move the story along. I don't.
It's not real, Melissa.
Oh, I know that. I'm just saying he missed his opportunity.
Right?
It's so sad that
right?
I cop out and use that almost once every talk. Oh, it's not real. That's why. That's we don't need to explain anything.
Just shows he's a stupid dork.
Okay,
Yep.
so this torture device, guys. Are we ready to jump
Oh
into?
my god.
Oh my
the
gosh,
torture
that's
device.
I mean that was, for something that looks like it's made out of roots and berries or something, in suction cups. That was like, okay, that's not a half bad fantasy looking whatever that is. And
Whatever that is, yeah.
yeah, and it's just like sucks the life out of them, and these, the evil people and the Igor kind of character there,
Yeah.
it's just like, you gotta have that. You gotta have that. Any kind of a evil genius or evil torturer person has to have
Of
one
course.
henchman of sorts. And that was just so comical. I thought it just very, very cliche, but then
Yeah.
it leads up to the wonderful moment with Miracle Max and Valerie.
Well, I don't want to jump ahead because there's some stuff about the
Okay.
the torture
I'll shut up.
machine that cracks me up.
Okay, let's go back.
One is that they're like, well, we need you to be really healthy before we kill you. We need to make sure you're all healed up.
You're good. Make sure you're
He's
good. Yeah.
recovered, so now we can torture him to death.
That's right.
Exactly.
So nothing happens like right away because he has to
And
heal.
then he sits there and methodically talks to him and says, "This is for posterity and science. So tell me how you actually feel, and be honest with your answer."
Right. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh
The
my
pit of
gosh.
despair. Isn't that what it's called? The pit of
Yes, the
despair.
pit of
Yeah,
despair.
yeah.
Pit of despair. There's it.
I'm the
that-
evil
that-
professor, and I like to take perfect notes. So please be clear. It's like,
Be
yeah.
clear. Right?
How did,
How does that feel?
Psychopath.
Yeah.
And I
right?
still, especially as watching this as an adult, when he does turn on the machine, you see the water flow and you see
Right.
things spin and you see the suction cups. And for some reason, I was like, well, there's no electricity. Yay, water's flowing by while there's roots on his nipples. I really don't
No.
understand how this is torture, but okay.
How is that torture? I don't know. I mean, you don't even see the water touching him. So I'm like, what's
No,
the deal?
there's
I think
nothing.
it has to do with the water displacing oxygen and creating a vacuum that creates the pressure. It's all
Sure.
Archimedes. It's Archimedes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sure.
it's a pump
It's a
sorts.
bump. Well,
of sorts.
okay. At any rate, I'm just sitting there kind of disappointed when I watch that part now. I'm kind of like, oh, well, I don't
Well,
know
the
why
fact
that's scary now.
I kept thinking Keebler elves because they were like under the roots
Yeah.
of the tree.
They're making cookies. Uh,
Maybe that was, might
I
have
don't
been-
think we're taking this seriously. Kathy says hi. Hi,
Oh
Kathy.
my God.
We're pretending to have a serious conversation.
No. There's nothing serious conversation's going to happen with this one.
No, really not.
Wait! I thought we were having a serious conversation.
Oh my God.
Look at Cynthia lie. Look at her just lie.
I just
Lion.
love Mad Max. I'm not Mad Max.
Miracle Max.
Miracle Max.
Jack-
And Billy Crystal is so fun.
Mad Max.
Isn't it Billy Crystal? Yeah, Billy Crystal.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. He and Rob Reiner having worked together so much before, but basically that whole thing for Billy Crystal was an ad lib.
Yeah.
The ad lib
Oh,
was
that
Surprised
was
me.
that was 2 days of ad lib.
series of ad lib.
Ryder had to leave the set every time because he was laughing so much.
I mean,
So bad. He would come up with a new line every time, and it got so bad they had to replace Wesley with a dummy
dummy,
because
because he
he was
couldn't stop
laughing so hard.
Laughing so hard.
And they had to get everybody off the set because everybody was laughing so hard.
Can you imagine?
And the camera was even shaking at one.
Yes. The thing that got me, that cracked me up the most, is when he said, Billy Crystal said, he told the makeup department to make him look like a cross between his grandmother and Casey Stengel. And you look at a picture of his grandmother and a picture of Casey Stengel, they did a great seriously, they did it. They did it.
So,
Oh, and I
my
love
God.
Carol Kane.
Yes,
oh yes.
yes. You know, and true love. You know, it's not true love. What did he say? True love.
Blade.
To blave. Everybody knows that to blave means to bluff. So you probably owe him money. He owes you money.
He's not dead. He's just mostly dead.
He's just mostly dead.
Mostly dead. There's a difference.
Oh
Mostly
my
dead
God,
means slightly alive.
that was funny. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
they did a great job in that little bit. I think they said he
Oh,
was
yes.
on screen, actually on the screen for 5 minutes in that scene.
Yeah, but they filmed like 2 days worth of it. 'Cause
Oh, yeah,
they kept
yeah.
coming up with different stuff.
Yeah.
But the scene itself, I think, I don't know. They said total Billy Crystal was on screen 5 minutes in that scene.
Yeah.
Something like that. The
I-
scene
I-
is
my-
short.
I love Half Formed storming the castle.
Yeah. Well, even between the two, and they're like, don't go swimming for what hour? Yeah.
Hour.
Don't
An
go
hour
swimming for at
after.
least an hour
Yeah,
after
yeah.
you're mostly dead.
Yeah.
It's important
Yeah.
information to know.
I still get hungry whenever I hear about the lean mutton lettuce and tomato sandwich.
Nah. A good MLT.
MLT.
My favorite. I like lamb. I could do a lamb, but no, I don't think I could do mutton LT. You know, MLT. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
And
I
then,
think it's
think
funny
it'll
how they
work?
finally
No, I
put him
think it'll
alive,
take
and
a
his head
miracle.
is swapping around. He can't barely walk. His head keeps going around. Like,
Yeah. Well, give me a sword.
what is that? That was hilarious. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that-
well, and then
my
you got
God.
Andre doing this to help him
Yeah.
too. Like,
that was
Oh, it's
really well. Really well.
hilarious. That was funny. I'm like, oh my God, that was
or
hilarious.
when they're walking through the castle, and he's got a hold of like one arm, and Carrie's legs are kind of flop along.
Oh my God.
Sitting up in the battlements, of course, they're looking down. He's picking up his head to look over the
Yeah,
bed.
just so he can look.
And he says, only we had a wheelbarrow, and of course they have a wheelbarrow.
What did we
And a
do with the
Holocaust put
albino's
out for.
wheelbarrow? Oh, if
Oh,
only we
yeah.
had a, what do you say, a
Holocaust
Holocaust cloak?
He
Yeah.
pulled it out of his shirt.
Will this work?
Well, you know, when I went online and looked this movie up again, it does say kids. It says kids film, and I thought, nah, come on.
I watched it when I was a kid, and my
Oh, yeah.
daughter's seen it.
right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not over. It's so ridiculous that the little bits that are any kind of violence you're just. I mean, if you can watch Bugs or Roadrunner or Coyote fall off a
Probably
cliff, you
more
can
violent
watch
than that.
this. It's
Very
fine.
violent.
Or the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Poking each
They're
other in the
hitting
eyes,
each other all
slapping
the time,
each other in the head. My brother and I
Holy.
watch that all the time.
Yeah, so I mean, no, this is not. I'm not worried
No,
about.
I think it's a very fun romp, and I was glad that we had to look at this stuff again.
Yeah.
Although I will be honest, I did not watch the whole movie from start to end, but I did otherwise. But managed to remind myself of enough. So.
Sure. I believe you.
You believe it? Yeah, I bet you do.
Well, all right. So then we're in the castle. Let's say we got to the castle and we got Inigo and Fazzini and or I'm sorry, Fezzik and
Fezzik.
and Wesley
Yeah.
Wesley.
going through the castle hall, and they run into the six-fingered man, and so of course he's gonna take off. He wants his revenge, and
Right.
he gets behind the door and starts yelling. I love how Andre puts him into the knight's grasp. He gets
Yeah.
one arm hooked around it and
Armor.
hooks the other one.
Right.
Be right back.
I'll be
Yes.
right back.
Has to go bust the door down.
Yeah.
You missed You missed the best part though.
What?
Of course I did.
Marriage.
Oh, mileage. Well, that's a little later. Mileage is a little later. Yeah.
Peter Cook was crazy.
Yeah. I was looking at the padding in his cheeks this time, which
Yeah.
Yeah,
there, but
he's all
okay. It was
My
that was
ride.
so much Monty Python-esque that moment.
Oh yes, yes, very.
It's hilarious. It did
My
take
ride
me-
is what
And then
brings us
And then when the
together.
king is walking Buttercup to their room,
Oh
says,
yeah.
I'm saying goodbye because I'm going to kill myself. He says,
Yes.
"Oh, that's nice."
Listen, she kissed me.
I think what do you say? I think she likes me, or I think she's something.
She kissed me.
Yeah, he
Oh,
says
okay.
she kissed me. He's all excited about that. So priorities.
Oh yeah,
Right.
obviously he's a doofus. So he's got a doofus son. Yeah, that's just. But the
Yeah, old
okay.
man.
So they do the marriage. They're coming in with the big Andre the Giant flaming monster thing, and of course everybody runs away like the cowards that they really are.
That was
It
great
doesn't
too.
really
Yes.
happen in the one. Yeah, but
I am the dread pirate Roberts. You are going to die. He's on fire. Good stuff. Good
I
stuff.
saw that.
Good
I
stuff.
scattered too.
Yeah, that's true. And that very brave guardsman. Oh, this key.
Oh yeah.
tear off his
My
arms.
key. I don't have a key. Oh, you mean this key?
What a coincidence. I have one. So, oh, all right. Well, we've been kind of jumping back and forth.
Yeah.
Where should we go now? I like also. I'm going to go back to with Fezzik being part of the brute squad, finding our poor drunken Inigo,
Right.
and before
Oh,
the
God.
before they decide to go get the man
What
in
were you
black
about?
and go do
Where they're
everything.
dipping it out of the water.
Yeah.
And I love Inigio says, "I'm fine," and then boom, falls.
Yeah.
face forward.
There's some great interplay, between them all the way. It's
Oh
just
yes.
Yes.
hilarious.
Yes. All right, jump back to the castle then.
Oh,
Castle.
and you missed the part. You missed
Of
the
course.
part where the grandson interrupts the grandfather before, right after Wesley's supposed to be dead. He's
Oh
all
yeah.
upset about it, and he's like, "What are you reading this book for me for?"
Right. He gets upset. He's invested. He's invested in the story now.
Now he's invested in the story. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
he's
telling
all
the
into it.
story wrong. You tell the story right. Are you gonna listen or
Yeah.
not?
Right. Exactly.
Typical kid. Yeah, he didn't want the story to begin with. Now he's invested in it, and it's just like,
Yep.
oh,
He's
that was
fun.
cute. Yeah, that was.
But we do get eventually we get Buttercup going to her room, apparently awaiting to be killed. Waiting her honeymoon night, and lo and behold, it's Wesley. And the whole time she's been
Yes.
going, "My sweet Wesley will come save me."
Come and save me.
Well, she-
Right.
Girl,
She
save
comes-
yourself, man. It's a castle. You can find a way out.
You could. But she
Shoot.
puts the knife to her breast, and then of course he speaks up from the bed where he's lounging because he can't do much else. But she didn't know.
Although I do get a kick. She's gonna kill herself, which is just dopey as heck. And he's like, "It would be a terrible shame to ruin perfect breasts. There are so few in the world."
Yeah,
It's just like a man, you know.
always thinking about himself.
That's right. Come on, man.
Yes.
So does-
we'll go there.
Now,
But so we got that.
I love when she picks his head up and drops it on the headboard.
yeah. Gently.
that whole thing that developed the way he gradually comes out of his paralysis, and the whole comedic play of that was
Yes.
so well done. And I guess you
That
have
was
to
funny.
credit Rob Reiner and the
Yeah.
actors, of course. But
Yeah,
I just,
that was funny.
The
It
to the
was.
pain speech is always really good. Every time I've seen this, that part always
Yes.
sticks in my head. We're not going to
Yes.
fight to the death. We're
oh
going to
yeah,
fight
yeah.
to
When
the
he's gonna
pain.
kill him. Yeah, yeah.
And the
That's
pain is
what-
that this extremely vain jackass of a prince,
Uh-huh.
he couldn't. I mean, past a little cut on his cheek, he would just cry out, "Oh, my imperfections!"
Oh yeah.
God,
And
he's
so
more
what does he do?
spoiled. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like that. That part always sticks in my head. That I always love that
Yeah.
part really, really a lot.
And of course, the Inigo Montoya and the Count. You know, he's. I will give you anything I want. I want my father back.
You SOB.
Yeah.
I want my
That
father
whole again, that sword play, that is that's what he's been waiting for. And at
Yeah.
first you're like, no, we can't lose. He's not doing
No.
as well.
He's got 2, 3
And,
wins. Yeah.
and Mandy actually stabbed Chris in the thigh the
Yes.
day before that scene. Yes.
I
And
did.
so when that scene came, he's like, I'm just defending myself, man. I'm just going crazy. I'm just defending myself. Forget what you taught me. I'm gonna protect myself.
I hadn't heard that part.
Yes. He
That's
actually
fair.
Stabbed him.
Ah,
Well, usually they have tips on those, like you do in fencing class and stuff. You know?
I'm sure it still hurts.
yeah.
Yeah. You still leave a mark.
Yeah. So,
So what you drinking tonight, Jackie? That looks
Okay.
sweet.
I like so much that Inigo gets his revenge, and then he says he doesn't know what to do because he spent 20 years
Yeah.
doing it. So he doesn't
Yep.
know what to do. And Wesley
Right.
looks at him. Want to be the giant pilot, Roberts?
Yeah.
Perfect fit.
Just pass
Yep.
it right off to you.
Yeah. Because I'm sure, amassed a small fortune in the few years that he's been claiming the title. He could
Oh, yeah.
retire, and
Yeah.
I think
And
it's great.
And keep a woman in the style of a princess,
Yeah.
as long as she doesn't get too boring.
Fezzik shows up with the horses and
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
catches her, but she was on wires because he couldn't hold her.
hell
He
no.
had back surgery. Everything that they showed with Wesley on his back, or
Yeah.
hold it, he wasn't actually doing that because he couldn't. His back was so messed up.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think.
Andre was having terrible problems.
Yeah, I don't think that Andre could have done that physically.
No.
You can't, 3 people climbing up. No, that's just. I think that's
No.
physically impossible. But
Well, no, that wasn't the part. I mean, even just catching her, she only weighed 100
a
pounds.
little
He
bit.
that.
Okay, make it look like okay.
Yeah.
That
The
makes-
extra
Yeah, she was
pressure on
on
his
wires
back.
because he had back surgery and he couldn't even stand to hold her.
Yeah,
She
no,
was so little.
you can tell she's on wires that the way
Yeah.
they,
Yeah.
Well, yes, but it's still very fun and fantastical
Oh, yeah.
watching her fall through the air.
so
Yeah.
fantasy. We all love fantasy.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. I was watching the behind the scenes stuff and everything. They asked Andre what was his favorite part about the whole thing, and he said nobody looked at me strange.
Yeah.
Everybody treated him like just one of the guys,
Yeah.
and he wasn't a 7 foot tall spectacle
Did you see the documentary on him
guy.
years ago? It was.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been a
I've
while.
seen quite a few things on him. I always wanted to be his friend. I like when I was a little kid. I didn't watch wrestling or anything. I just saw him from his few TV and movie appearances, and I was just like, I want to be his. He seems like such a nice guy.
Yeah.
But, you know,
He was very nervous about doing the film too because he spoke French. He did not
he
speak
was born
English very much.
born in
Right.
France. I thought he was.
Yeah,
born-
he's French. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was very nervous about doing the film because he wasn't an actor and he didn't know French. But Rob Reiner said he had such a natural ability
Right.
to act that
Right.
that came through, and he really enjoyed the experience.
Okay.
And it was the last movie he made.
Yeah, I was going
Yes.
to say how soon after that because he did
He
die.
He
died.
passed away
after
really shortly after
Yeah.
that.
Wallace,
Wow. Of what? What did he die of?
He
Well,
had acromegalia,
Yeah.
people that live,
giantism.
they don't live long. People
Yeah.
that
No.
Really?
no, they
Uh-uh.
no. No. What was
Robert
his name?
Wadlow was the tallest man. He was 8 foot 11 inches, and he died at 24, I think. It
Yeah,
was,
something like that. I knew it was before.
They died
30.
very young.
Yeah.
The
Wow.
heart can't keep up with the body.
No.
Exactly.
Mm.
It's a fluke. It's a fluke
Wow.
of nature the way they're born, and the rest of the systems just don't work.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
the other thing is we didn't did we talk about what's his name that played what's his name Cassini that much?
Not
the
that
actor.
much. He's a
Wallace
fun
Shaw.
actor.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, he did a great. Well, we did talk about the little poison scene, but he did a really good job. He didn't. He thought he was going to get fired every day.
Oh,
He,
Why?
he did not think he fit in with the rest of the cast. He didn't think he'd cut it.
Well, I don't think
Huh.
that his character was specifically supposed to fit in with the feel of the rest of them. He stands out in a completely
Yeah,
different way because he is the evil genius, or at
yeah,
least the
Right.
evil, mildly intelligent person. Um,
yeah. One of the two bad guys or three bad guys in the film. Yeah,
but the other two, I still don't. I say they don't really count. It's just circumstances made them not good guys.
Yeah.
right,
They
right.
they're no bad. I don't think they're bad guys, honestly. Any more than I
Characters we
think
love.
Wesley was a bad guy because
Characters
he's
we
a
love.
pirate. So I mean,
Yeah.
not generally a good dude.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a pirate.
I just
I
wanted to
think that was
date Wesley.
a great job. Great job, huh? You wanted what? What do you want, Katie?
I just wanted to date Wesley.
Oh, well, yeah, I understand that. Probably both of them. The one on Star Trek and this one, yeah.
Carrie Elwes actually. No, I actually never had a crush on Wesley Crusher. Never once.
Really?
No, I
Okay.
just felt I felt we would be good friends because I can tell you this in a minute. Carrie Elwes was in a movie about Lady Jane Grey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
and
good in that too. Yeah.
That's
both
where
of those
Rob Reiner
shows.
saw him.
Yeah, I thought that
Yeah.
I saw that after because my mom was a
Mhm.
big monarchy fan. She
Really?
liked to listen
Yeah.
to
Mhm.
learn about now I am like crazy into it.
Well,
But I
everything
love
on
that
the Tudors-
movie. I
everything
would
on the
watch it
Tudors
over and over
you
again
look at.
too.
Yeah.
See, I like
Okay.
Carrie.
Andre the Giant was 46 when he died. He died of congestive
Yeah,
heart
that sounds
failure.
right. Yeah, yeah.
And he died in Paris because
Mm.
he had gone there for his father's funeral, and he
Oh.
died there. And then they spread his ashes at his ranch in Ellerbe, North Carolina.
Aw. Hey, we're all going to North Carolina, right?
We are eventually. We'll find a thing. We're gonna do that. I'm also
Hey,
working.
come on
yeah.
up. Come on, I'll host you.
Okay.
No, oh, really? I have relatives. Where are you in
All right.
North Carolina?
I
Raleigh.
got plans this weekend,
Raleigh,
so you'll
yeah.
have to wait till next.
I had friends.
I'm halfway. I'm halfway between the beach and the mountains.
I have family in
Nice.
Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach.
Beach.
We'll figure
Been
it
there
out.
once.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking for a thing to do next month. So I need to find a convention or a thing because I'm going to make a video about my trip today. Although I have to take part of it again because I did not. I apparently took a picture when I thought I was taking a video of something in particular that I want to show everybody. So I'm going to go back and take Shirley with me. Anyway, the reason all right, the Wesley thing, I'm going to say real quick for Star Trek. You think I had a crush on Wesley Crusher? I did not. I was a computer nerd even when I was like 9, 10, 11 years old. So
Mhm.
when I watched Star Trek The Next Generation, and there's this really smart kid trying to explain to the adults how he thinks,
Yeah.
I related to that. There is a scene in particular when the chief of engineering is like, I have to reroute all of these things for the network and it'll take weeks. And he goes, why not picture it in your mind? This goes to here, that goes to there, that goes to there, we're done. And I was like, yeah, that's how you do it. You picture it in your head. And I could finally figure out why my parents didn't understand a thing I was saying because they didn't know how
Well,
to
you must-
picture it in their head.
You must have loved the whole sequence with the Traveler then.
Oh, yes,
That-
absolutely.
That I loved that with the his whole, and of course that carried on later on too.
Yeah.
So.
And then here's the really cool part is last year I met Will Wheaton for the first time.
Oh, did you
And I-
let Willie? Okay.
And I
Aw.
told him, I said, you have to understand when I was about 11 years old, a little computer nerd girl whose parents didn't
Uh-huh.
understand anything other than how to push the power button. And they had the little nerd girl daughter doing all kinds of buttons. Your portrayal made me feel like somebody out there got me. And he was like,
Yeah.
that is so nice. And he's heard that before. But
Sure.
man, when you are living in a corn town and nobody understands they don't understand programming or anything, and you want to take the computer apart, it's nice to have somebody else. Yeah, so that's it.
Well,
And I always got mad that the adults hated Wesley because he could figure stuff out. The adults needed to listen.
No.
All right,
he was cool. Yeah. Yeah.
sorry, that's
Well,
all.
it's just like in the original Star Trek, how many people got to worship, the work that gosh, what's her name? Miss Nichols did.
Yes.
Right.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Uhura?
Talk
Yeah.
about life, an icon for for
Oh,
future
gosh, yeah.
generations.
Right.
And a beautiful woman on top of it.
Yes, and she's still
Gorgeous.
Did she die recently?
She
was
passed
beautiful.
away
She died
several
quite a
years
few years
ago.
ago.
She was
Yeah.
Yeah, she
beautiful.
died a
She
few
was,
years
she was,
ago.
She was
she
gorgeous.
was
She's been
gorgeous up all the way to
She's-
the end, though.
Yeah,
Her
she's
hair
been
with the light
honored
hair.
posthumously by multiple different organizations. And before she passed away, she was honored by multiple organizations. Her
Well, you know
stories
she,
are retold.
you know she wanted to quit, and
Oh, yeah.
Dr.
Martin Luther
told her
King
no.
convinced her
Very-
not to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trust me, there is not an original series folklore story that I do not know.
Well, I grew up watching Star Trek and the Jeffersons and Fred Sanford, and all of that was just normal to me.
Hmm.
I mean, to see the mix of races and everything, that was normal, and I learned a lot from watching all that.
Well, you mean
Yeah.
you grew up in integrated communities like I did.
No, I grew up in Georgia.
Then that wasn't normal. It wasn't
So
normal.
very separated.
No,
Well,
no, where I grew up, no, it was very racially segregated. It was very racially tense. Still is.
Imagine, yeah.
Um,
I don't,
you go to the Savannah Mall and people will knock you over just because of the color of your skin.
okay, well,
It goes into you. It's very tense.
we used to go down to Alabama and visit my uncle on when they were working on the air base down there, and I could not believe the difference from coming down from Indiana even. And
Yeah, yeah.
Indiana for me, Indiana was advanced for the generation.
I mean,
Northern
we
Indiana.
bust in people. This is the thing is we would have people be like, "Why are we busing folks in to come to our school?" Well, so that
Oh yeah.
some people get
There
a
was-
chance at a halfway decent education because
Education.
Okay.
There was a law in Georgia that there had to be X number of black children in each classroom, whether they could do the work or not. So my teacher had to teach on several different levels because there had to be X number of black children in the classroom. It was
well,
forced.
that's true of any classroom that I've ever heard of in my
But-
parents' teaching.
but
They
we're
have
talking-
to teach
we're
on multiple
talking
levels. I don't
children
care
that
what
couldn't
color
do
their skin
gifted
are.
work in a gifted class.
I understand, but the thing is, my grandmother taught in a one-room school where she taught all of
Yeah.
the grades
Mine
by
too.
herself at all different levels, and she
All
did
different
it,
levels.
and they
Yeah.
all respected her, and it worked. And
This did not work well.
well,
That's
I
odd.
understand why that. I can understand what you're saying, but the other thing is the way we're going to go backwards now is not going to work either. Just
Oh
No.
God, no.
no, it's
No.
going to.
Well, I mean, I went from that to Colorado, and
Would you?
I had
Well,
I
duh.
had Hispanic people in my classes. I had Black people in my classes. I had Asian people in my classes, and it was such a different atmosphere.
And was it a better class?
Yes, it was.
Yes. Of course. Did you learn
Yes.
more? Yeah.
But there was no quota system. There
No.
was no. It was just everybody that was in the class. They did what they were supposed to do. They were able to do what they were in there for. It wasn't like you were teaching on two completely different levels,
You know, you
and
need
it was just a better system.
if
And
you-
I
Here's the
think
thing
the
with
South
that,
should
though.
fix that.
Here's the thing, and I even told my son this, and because I taught in a school, even in the same district, what you learn can be totally different because
Yeah,
each
yeah.
school is
Because
funded not through the district. So
That's-
if you have one school that has PTA that are very influential and have a lot of money, that school is going to be taught different things than someone who's just strictly getting their funds from the district. So you could have 6 different schools from the same district and be each one being taught something
Yeah, and
different.
they are. I've lived
Yeah.
in cities just like
And
that.
that's sad to me.
You tell
Oh,
me
That's
yeah.
how
It
it
is.
works.
Very
you go
bad.
to a charter school takes that money away from the district schools.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to get worse real quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
don't disagree.
that made me upset. It made me upset. But here's the thing with that is, which, I think about it now, I took advantage of that because I knew that because I worked in the district. So
Yeah.
I sent my son to the school where I knew he was going to get the best education he was going to get.
Yeah.
And
That's
I
what you
told
do.
all the different, and I told a lot of the different parents, especially if they were non-speaking parents, they had no idea what was going on
Mhm.
because they didn't have that advantage of knowing that.
No,
Mhm.
no, and that's
So I'm
it.
like, that's just so wrong. It's wrong. It's so
Yeah.
wrong.
Ladies
Well, the
and gentlemen,
problem-
we're still talking about the Princess Bride, right?
No, yeah,
Yeah.
Sorry.
we kind of got done with the Princess Bride. I mean,
yeah. We did.
don't let-
You know what? And I think we all know each other's opinions. We three
Yeah.
grew up with it. We adore it, and we're gonna make everybody we know watch it at least once. Jackie
Yeah.
says
Mhm.
she was
Jackie
very
says-
nice and watch it this one time, and that's all she needs to watch it.
Jackie
Oh.
says next time we're watching Die Hard with a Vengeance, and that's that.
Oh, I love Die Hard. The first
In
one is
honor- in
awesome.
honor-
I
In
like-
honor
Let's watch that again.
That is amazing movie right there. Die
I'm
Hard,
pretty-
let's talk.
Bruce
Third-
Willis is
third
our-
one's
But
my
I-
favorite
Love
one.
me some Bruce
What?
Willis.
Yeah.
This movie was not very popular when it came out. It did. It was made for 16 million. It made 30, and because they didn't market it, they didn't know how to market it,
No.
and so it once it came out on VHS, it became popular and became
Yes.
a cult favorite.
He's a cult
Yes.
favorite.
But I looked at the Wikipedia on it and saw some of the people that they were supposed to do the parts.
Yes.
That it was quite entertaining. Some of the casting that they thought of because they had who was it? Courtney Cox was
Oh, really?
could have been. Yeah,
You're
they
kidding.
looked at her. She auditioned, and then let's see, I'm on the wrong one.
I think Robin Wright was perfect for the role, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
Um,
was
and
fantastic.
She was. It was like the casting for Outlander because Wesley was picked first
Yeah.
And- and they auditioned over almost 500 women to get.
Wow.
And she'd been a model. She'd been a model.
She'd been a model, and she was on Santa Barbara, the soap
TV.
opera,
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
and got it.
And they both had limited exposure, which, is
Yes.
our favorite
Mhm.
cast. But
Hmm.
And now
It-
she's a general on
um,
Paradise Island, where Wonder Woman comes from. So,
Yeah. yeah.
it's all good.
There you go.
Kelly Elwes got really fat for a while, which kind of disappointed me. But now he's looking not too bad. I don't think.
He-
He's older.
He's in the last movie I've seen him in was the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Which my sister, that was one of my sister's favorite movies. She liked that. I don't know why, but she did.
We're going
I
to get
did.
cut off again, ladies. All right. I need to pay
Bye.
for this so we can do it longer, but then we'd be doing this for 3 hours. So I'm always on the fence on that. Thank you very much for chatting with me again, guys. Thank you so much, ladies. I appreciate
Love
it.
everybody. Love you all.
Guys.
Love you.
See
Love
you
you so
guys.
much.
Bye.
Buenas noches.
Buenos noches. All right, so the general decision, I believe folks really would like us to talk about Minority Report in the comments. So we may be doing Minority Report next. If you'd like to be a part of that, please do let me know in the upcoming week. We will probably do it next week on Wednesday because school's in and I got time. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Kathy. Wasn't a big viewer, but that's all right. I hope that the people who stopped by and listened got a kick out of us laughing at each other. Thanks so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like. If not, give it a thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, and always leave a comment below if you would like to. Hit that notifications bell so you'll know when the next video comes out. Thank you to my members. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting me and trying to expand this channel in whatever way I can. If you have any thoughts about conventions or local places I should visit that are fan crazy or nerd crazy, I mean, does somebody have the biggest collection of, I don't know, dragonflies in amber? Let me know and I will come check it out. Until then, check out tomorrow. I should be live tomorrow around 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time at noon for the layman's folks. And just have a really good night. If you want more Outlander information or entertainment, please do check out the playlist below. Hopefully you'll find something rather interesting. And no matter what